What's up everyone, Trent here, Precision Transmission. We've got a 2010 Ford F-150 in the house, Platinum. What a beautiful ride we have in here. But not so beautiful underneath. We've got some fluids leaking. We're trying to get cleaned up for the lady and she can have her truck back and get it back on the road. So, but what the problem is this thing has been at the dealer not once, not twice, but I'm pretty sure like 3 times, and has been charged thousands of dollars, and the dealer can't figure out the problem of the problem of why this 6R80 is leaking. Well, if you ask me, I'm pretty sure I can tell you why this is leaking. Right here. These things are notorious for leaking out of this plug here, and me and Cody are gonna show y'all a little bit about this, and we're gonna service it, drop the pan down, change the fluid, change the filter, and we're gonna actually be changing that plug in the case. Pan down, and guys, this is pretty sad because I can tell you right now, the buildup and how black this filter is, and how dirty the transmission fluid is, and the pan. I mean, the dealer did not even take this pan off, the gasket off, nothing, one time as this customer took this vehicle in for the leak. I do not know what they fixed or what they didn't do. What they did do, I don't know, but I can tell you right now, they didn't have that pan off of there at all. That's an old filter, that's old fluid. It's hard to say. The gasket almost looks kind of like I don't know. I mean, it didn't look like it was pulled off or nothing, but it looks old. Gasket looks old. I mean, nothing looks new for this dealership charging this person thousands of dollars to fix a leak that has not been fixed yet. So, but that's why they're here today, to get it fixed properly. And one of the ways we have to fix this is drop the pan, pull the filter, because we are going for a main plug here that sets in fluid, and you have to drain it so where the fluid's not going to be pouring out the plug as you replace it. So we'll show you all that here shortly, so y'all gotta stay tuned. Man, very disappointed, very disappointed. Okay, so we're gonna try to do this without shaking as much as possible. We're gonna take this plug out, but when I take the plug out, I want to show y'all how much fluid is in this connector. Oh, you gotta be quicker than that. Look at that, just full of fluid and just pouring out fluid. So it's about to start dripping right now. But then, isn't that amazing? When that does that, it allows it to pour out of the plug, but also, whoop, sorry guys, having focus issues. It allows the pins to get in fluid and have issues with the transmission. So we're gonna go ahead and fix that real quick. So what we've got here is we've got our plug out, and what I wanted to explain, I just kind of cut off the camera, but I wanted to explain how we're gonna get this off here. One of the ways is you do always have to pull the pan, because you have to get to this here clip, which is gonna allow it to disconnect itself from the main valve body and the computer system. So we're gonna put this to the side somewhere, and then I'm gonna grab me a nice flathead. Grab a flathead. Oh, yep, that'll work. And we're gonna try to pry this out of there. We just want to nice and straight. Oh, dude, did you see that? The seals were just wore out, but it just fell out pretty much. Normally this is gonna be nice and tight, but I mean, it's just wore out, the seals are, so which that allowed fluid to get around and puke it out the connector. Pretty crazy, but just this is a common problem. Common problem in a Ford, common problem in your, oh man, what is it called? The Chryslers. I can't remember the transmission, but your main plug, all those main plugs, they leak out of them. You're having to replace them out of the seals, and just a common problem. So guys, if you're having issues, leaks, different things like that, you might think it might be the pan. Look a little higher, because you got this little guy on 90% of the vehicles, and they leak out of them. So here you go right here. But we got a new one coming. We don't have, they have a kit to where you can actually, I guess, buy the seals, but I didn't know what was done, what wasn't done. You know, who knows, Cody? So we ordered everything to ensure our quality of work, and if this isn't broken, we're gonna put everything brand new filter and new gasket, and we're gonna clean up the pan and get it all ready for it. Cleaned up. We got a brand new gasket. Got our brand new filter on. We are going to be replacing, oh, thank you, Cody. Perfect. Our piece here for our main wiring harness connector. This is the body that goes inside the case that the main harness screws into to connect everything to the transmission. So I'm gonna hand the camera to Cody. We're gonna stick it in there real quick. It does clock a certain way, so there we go. Just like that. And then you're gonna hear your piece click here. If you're all the way in, it should go really nice and easy. And I'm not all the way in. Okay. Just like that. So nice and easy. Now we're able to, everything looks really good. We'll go ahead and get a couple bolts in. You guys, you do not have to pull your exhaust down on this stuff. I know it looks really close, but we did not touch the exhaust. And boom, just like that, our pin's gonna go up there nice and neat. If I can stab it in the right hole, there we go. Nice. So get a couple of those started. We'll go around with our speed handle, get the rest of them in. All right, guys, so we were letting Cody do the finishing touches here. We've got our harness plug cleaned all the way out before he put that in there. So make sure you're getting all the fluid out of that before you go and stick it in your brand new connector. We want everything to be clean 100% when we go to fill this thing up, that we have no leaks and no residual fluid to make it to where it looks like we have a leak. So we want to be totally dry, and we are. Everything looks really good. So we'll be able to take our plug out here. We'll start filling this thing up. We'll start the truck, let it get up to an operating temperature, and then check it, and it should be fluid in a couple of minutes. So we'll get it started, get some fluid going, get some heat rolling in this bad boy, and check for leaks. So see what we got going. Well, there you have it. Very nice and very clean. Another great job done at Precision Transmission. We're letting our residue burn off. We're going to be checking this thing. Going to put a couple miles on it, let it sit, make sure we do not have a leak. But this thing is up to operating temperature. I don't know if y'all can see it smoking in the camera, but our exhaust is very hot. Our transmission, ooh, yeah, it's very hot. I can barely touch it, and yep, we're ready to go. So we're gonna go drive this, put some miles on it, and we will stay in touch. So that's how you get a job done here at Precision Transmissions the right way. See y'all soon.